Smart thermostat brands promise up to 23% energy savings. Most homes see closer to 8. Someone is lying to you, and it's probably the one on your wall right now. A wrong thermostat choice costs you two ways: a wiring nightmare on install day, and a device your existing smart home simply ignores. I tested 5 shortlisted thermostats against compatibility, scheduling depth, and real integration reliability. Out of dozens on Amazon, only these 5 are worth your time. One budget pick genuinely surprised me. At $119.79, the Google Nest thermostat is the most recognizable name on this list, and that brand recognition is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. With over 29,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating, it looks bulletproof on paper. But this is the one where you're paying for the logo. If you already live deep in the Google ecosystem, it fits. If you don't, every other option here gives you more thermostat for less money. It lands last for a reason. At $199.99, the EcoB Smart Thermostat Enhanced needs to earn every dollar of that price tag. That is the most expensive unit in this entire lineup. Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant support, Energy Star certified, programmable scheduling. It checks every box on the feature sheet. And its 4.3 out of 5 stars across over 3,500 reviews tells you buyers are not furious about it. But here's the problem. That $80+ premium over better performing options here buys you feature overlap, not feature advancement. If you are deep in a smart home ecosystem and need broad voice assistant compatibility across all 3 platforms, this is your pick. Everyone else is overpaying for specs they will never actually use. At $83.99, the Honeywell Home T5 makes a straightforward promise: geofencing, a responsive touchscreen, 7-day programming. Does it deliver? Mostly yes. Owners consistently report the geofencing actually works. Your home starts adjusting before you pull into the driveway, not after. The touchscreen is genuinely responsive, not the laggy, frustrating tap-twice experience you get on cheaper units. Rated 4.4 stars across over 1,300 reviews, that consistency means something. The catch is non-negotiable. This requires a C-wire. No C-wire, no installation. Full stop. So if your existing wiring does not include one, you are adding an electrician visit to that $83.99 price tag. For the right house, though, this is a dependable workhorse with real geofencing and a clean interface. But dependable and exciting are different things. And the next 2 picks start pulling ahead. 22,829 reviews. That is not a fluke. At $79.99, the Sennheiser ST55 has earned that number, and the 4.4-star rating holds up across a massive sample. When that many real buyers agree, you pay attention. The core promise here is genuinely painless, DIY installation, with rock-solid Wi-Fi integration and Alexa compatibility out of the box. And it actually delivers on all 3. Setup runs through the Sennheiser app, which walks you through wiring step by step. No HVAC background required. Where it earns its place in this ranking is reliability. Owners report it just works consistently without the connectivity dropouts that quietly plague cheaper options. Energy Star certified too, so the savings are real over time. The honest limitation, and this matters depending on your setup, is that the ST55 is missing a feature the next 2 picks have that could be a deal breaker for more complex homes. If your system needs it, you'll know. For a standard single-stage system with no frills required, $79.99 for this level of proven dependability is genuinely hard to argue with. So that brings us to the one I'd actually put my own money on. The Sennheiser Lite ST25. $62.99. And here's the part that should make every other product in this lineup nervous. It carries the same Sennheiser reliability and Energy Star certification as the ST55 we just covered, for less money. Not a little less. Meaningfully less. The question was always, what did they cut? And for most buyers, the honest answer is, nothing you'll miss. Wi-Fi Alexa compatibility, DIY install, proven dependability. That's the core of what a smart thermostat actually needs to do. With 2,193 ratings sitting at 4.3 out of 5, owners aren't complaining. If you want advanced scheduling flexibility or multi-stage system support, step up. But if your home runs a standard single-stage system and you just want reliable smart control without overpaying, this is the best overall pick. It's not a compromise. It's the answer. So here's where the tiers actually land. The Nest and EcoB are premium plays. You are paying for polish and ecosystem depth. The Honeywell T5 splits the difference but doesn't fully commit to either. The Sennheiser ST55 adds scheduling muscle over the ST25 for a few dollars more. And the Sennheiser Lite, cleanest value to outcome ratio in the entire lineup. Every dollar spent above it needs a specific reason in your setup to justify it. So here's the hierarchy. Nest if you live in Google's ecosystem and can stomach the premium. EcoB if you run a complex multi-zone setup. Honeywell T5 if you need 7-day programming on a tight budget. ST55 for a small step up, but the Sennheiser Lite ST25 wins. Clean installation, real energy savings, no bloat. Done. All 5 links are in the description. Check live pricing, read real buyer reviews, and grab the one that actually fits your setup.